Hey everyone, Rushlock here, and as always, if you want the latest news, tips, and tricks for EVE Online, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're able to, hit the like button and leave a comment if this video has been helpful for you. It's a huge boost to our algorithm for visibility, and very much appreciated. So today's video is about the patch notes for today, a sudden buff to faction warfare progression mechanics. Let's bring the patch notes up here. Let's go. We are making a few changes that affect the advantage system in faction warfare. In my experience, a lot of people have been unaware or oblivious to how the advantage system works in the new faction warfare system. Basically, if you're grinding plexes, you might find yourself using your time better grinding the advantage system mechanics through rendezvous sites, supply depots, listing outposts, rendezvous or propaganda boards, and things of that nature. Operation centers, the hacking site to get the materials to create the propaganda boards and the listing posts. We are increasing the output of completing certain objectives. Completing an objective felt a little too underwhelming due to too many points being removed compared to those being added. You should now see every completed objective update the advantage score, as every objective will score at least 1% advantage. Currently, when you were knocking out rendezvous sites, it would be 0.5%. It's possible advantage would snowball through these, and maybe we would have seen eventual bigger ticks from that on the advantage progression board. But looking at this chart here, a rendezvous point previously generated 500 victory points, now generates 2,000. 5 times on the buff there. Battlefield is getting triple buffed, 300% here. Battlefield going from 5,000 victory points to 15,000 victory points. We're actually running a Battlefield right now after downtime, and you can see in the system here, it's Minmatar Hell, but the Amarians have pushed it 97.7%. It's actually ticked twice since downtime already, and if Minmatar can take this grid, we should see this fall down to like 82 or 85%, based on the current advantage in math so far. Back to the patch notes here. Propaganda and listening posts have also been buffed by a factor of 5, going from plus 200 and negative 200 to plus 1,000 and negative 1,000. The minimum spawn time between supply cache depots has been increased from 150 minutes to 250 minutes, so you see them less frequently. That you can warp to those on your overview when they are spawned. Just click to and warp to. But yeah, this is a big push for Battlefield being even more potent than they already were, being increased by a factor of 3. Rendezvous points, which I've had some experience with and are definitely not being ran enough, getting buffed by a factor of 4. So this will be interesting to see if this gets these more attention. But yeah, post what your experience in the new faction warfare has been so far, how these buffs will impact your game session, and if you agree with the assessment from CCP, which it's been my experience, it was very underwhelming to knock out some objectives other than Battlefield. And to be fair, even the Battlefield, while a significant boost in comparison to the other objectives, even it felt a little underwhelming to sit on a grid from anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to an hour, hour and a half on some battlefields, depending on interaction between the factions. And so it's interesting to see that one get buffed by a factor of 3. That's really cool. I'm excited to see how this first Battlefield goes. But yeah, leave us a comment in the section down below, and we'll see you in the next video.